As you walk through Chicago's Chi-Chi-Pinghua woods, you may be surprised to find yourself in a graveyard. These woods are also known as Robinson Woods. They are part of the Forest Preserve District of Cook County along River Road on the city's far northwest side near O'Hare Airport. Before this land was a public forest preserve, it was the home and burial ground of Chief Alexander Robinson. Alexander Robinson was a very important person in the earliest days of Chicago's history when Chicago was known as Fort Dearborn. Alexander Robinson came from a métis, or mixed blood family. That meant that one of his parents was Anglo or European American, and one parent was Native American. As a young man, Robinson married Catherine Chevalier, the daughter of a Potawatomi chief. After his father-in-law passed away, Alexander Robinson became the tribe's new chief. That's when he was given the new Native American name of Chi-Chi-Pinghua, a name which means winking or blinking eye. Robinson was a peace-loving man. He wanted to use his understanding of both Native American and European American cultures to help the two groups live more peacefully together. This was very important during a time when both groups were often at war. Robinson spent many years working as an interpreter between the settlers and the Native Americans. He helped Chicago's Native Americans and European settlers understand and get along with one another. In fact, Robinson did so much to help keep the peace during Chicago's difficult early years that the government gave him a gift, a large tract of land along the Des Plaines River, in the exact spot where Robinson Woods stands today. Robinson's family lived on the land for many years, farming, building homes, and raising their families. Though they were peaceful people, many people spoke unfavorably of them and accused them of being wild Indians, drinking, partying, and being up to no good. In reality, the Robinsons were like any other European American family in the area. Robinson himself enjoyed many peaceful years on the land until he died in 1872. After his death, Robinson's family continued to live on the land until their last house burned down in the 1950s. At that time, the Forest Preserve District of Cook County took over the land in direct opposition to the treaty which had been signed, giving the family the land for eternity. It was at this point that strange things began to happen at Robinson Woods. The paranormal events that started in the 1950s worsened in 1973 when the last of Alexander Robinson's descendants passed away. The city of Chicago would not allow the descendant's body to be buried in the family cemetery at Robinson Woods, which seemed to anger the family spirits. Hikers reported seeing weird lights and faces peeking out from between the trees. They also heard the drumbeat of tom-tom drums coming from seemingly nowhere. Near the boulder that marks the Robinson family graves, people have smelled the strong scent of lilac bushes, even in the dead of winter. While visiting these woods, many psychics have seen unusual visions. Some of these psychics claim that they received messages from figures that they describe as being Native American. Other parapsychologists, people who study ghosts and hauntings, also get the creeps here. They are convinced that something strange is indeed happening at Robinson Woods. One group of investigators from Japan was actually able to record the mysterious drum beats on audio tape. Many others have taken photographs here of the strange lights and faces between the trees. Just a few years ago, archaeologist Dan Malone, who grew up in the area, discovered the fragments of the original Robinson family tombstones. at the Illinois State Archives in Springfield, Illinois. With the help of Robinson family descendant Buzz Spreeman, Malone returned the tombstones to the Robinson family. Today, the tombstones are in the care of the Schiller Park Historical Society. So next time you decide to take a hike and want to experience something unusual, head to Robinson Woods. Don't forget your camera and recorder to collect your evidence, and don't forget to bundle up. You're sure to get the chills in this truly enchanted forest.